going on, Braves fans, and welcome to the 2015 edition of the MLB AllStar Game. In the last video, we saw the 2015 Home Run Derby, which was won by Carlos Santana. And while the pregame festivities are underway, I would like to review the Braves All-Stars for AA, AAA, and the Majors. In AA, we have two relief pitchers, Ryan Reber and Aaron Kurtz, catcher Carlos Corona, second baseman Jose Pereza, third baseman Rio Ruiz, shortstop Johan Camargo, and then in AAA, catcher Kevin Smith was the only one, and for the Major Leagues, the only All-Star was Freddie Freeman. Pedroia probably would have gotten it if he was in the NL longer. Now the starting lineups for the 2015 All-Star Game are as follows. Catching for the American League, Deanna Navarro of Toronto, the first baseman Miguel Cabrera of Detroit, second base Ben Zobrist of Oakland, third base Evan Longoria of Tampa Bay, shortstop Everth Cabrera of Baltimore, left fielder Melky Cabrera of the Chicago White Sox, center field Mike Trout of the Angels, right field Nelson Cruz of Seattle, the DH Jose Abreu of the Chicago White Sox, and pitching Masahiro Tanaka of the New York Yankees. That is no particular order. National League catcher Buster Posey from San Francisco, first baseman Lucas Duda from New York Mets, second base Daniel Murphy from the New York Mets, third base Josh Harrison from the Pittsburgh Pirates, shortstop Troy Tulowitzki from Colorado, left field Justin Upton from San Diego, center field Andrew McCutchen from Pittsburgh, right field Giancarlo Stanton from Miami, DHing Freddie Freeman from our own Atlanta Braves, and pitching is Adam Wainwright. As you see, the first pitch of the All-Star Game from Everth Cabrera is hammered to right center field, and it is gone. The first pitch of the 2015 All-Star Game is a solo home run off the bat of Everth Cabrera. It is now 1-0 American League, and in steps Jose Abreu, and that one is hit high in the air to left center field, and that one is gone. Adam Wainwright, who started the 2014 MLB All-Star Game, gave up 3 runs in the first inning. It's kind of following that same pattern for the 2015 one. Wainwright giving up 2 solo home runs, and it is now 2-0 American League. You see, manager for the American League, Ned Yost, is proud of his squad so far. Jose Abreu with a solo home run. Now digging in, 3-2 count, 2 outs is Mike Trout. And Trout lines this one up the middle. Tulowitzki can't handle it. That will be a base hit. And the inning is not over quite yet for the National League. In steps Nelson Cruz, one of the game's premier power hitters. Only 1 home run though, and you see that pitch gets away from Posey. The throw down is not in time. It's Trout advances a base. Cruz still up, 3-1 count. The pitch from Wainwright, and that one is lined up through a base hit. McCutchen will field it. He'll throw to the cutoff man as Trout will score. It's 3-0 American League in the top half of the first. Of course, National League is the home team. We're in Great American Ballpark of Cincinnati. Now as you see, Evan Longoria will fly out to end the inning. But it is 3 runs on 4 hits for the American League. Now, Masahiro Tanaka will take the mound. It is a 3-0 count to Andrew McCutchen, the leadoff batter. The pitch from Tanaka, and that one is taken high ball 4, so a 4-pitch walk to start off the bottom half of the first. Now Troy Tulowitzki up with 1 man out, and Tulo hits this one, base hit. It will go into right field, so runners will be at first and second. National League looking to get some of those runs back. In steps Freddie Freeman from the Atlanta Braves, 3-2 count, 2 outs. The pitch from Tanaka, and Freeman hits this one opposite field, high and deep, going back, but it will be caught. So Freeman can't get anything going. It is still 3-0 AL as we go to the second inning. Wainwright still on the mound. Everth Cabrera up with 2 outs. And he takes that looking. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So Adam Wainwright, 1-2 inning. We go bottom half of the second. Lucas Duda at the plate, 2 outs. He was the runner-up in last night's home run derby. 2-2 count. Tanaka throws, and that one is swung on and missed. Splitter. Strike 3, and the inning is over. So the second inning goes by with a breeze. Nobody on base as we go to the top half of the third, and here comes Cincinnati's own Mike Leake. He will now take over in the third inning for the National League. You get the look at Mike Leake, very Solid performance the first half of the year. Great young pitcher from right here in Cincinnati as he will take over. Facing Jose Abreu. 1-1 count, 2 outs. The pitch from Leake, and that one is swung on and hit high in the gap, and that will fall. Getting it, there's McCutchen, but Abreu will be in with a 2-out double. Now in steps Mike Trout from the Angels. He was in the home run derby, hit 16 home runs in the second round, the most by far in a single round for the home run derby last night. As he gets a base hit, Abreu will round third. He will score, and it is now 4-0 American League. Of course, a few years ago, American League had a decade-long winning streak that was snapped a few years ago. But as you see, Leake gets Cruz on the sliders. We go bottom half of the third. It is 4-0 now. American League All-Stars.
Felix Hernandez
now coming in, replacing Tanaka, is King Felix from the Seattle Mariners. Felix Hernandez, you see an ERA under 2 at 1.99. Hernandez dominating like usual. One of the best pitchers in baseball. Anyway, Mets Daniel Murphy at the plate. 1-2 count, 2 outs. And that one is taken on the outside. Strike 3 called. And Hernandez has no problem. Gets some 1-2-3. It is still 4-0 American League All-Stars. And for the National League comes the Cardinals, or check that, the Brewers' Kyle Lohse. Lohse having a great season as well, a 1.83 ERA. Veteran pitcher Kyle Lohse is in. We'll see how he can fare. 2 outs, 1-2 count to the Athletics' Ben Zobrist. Curveball is swung on and hit. And throw on, and a nice pick there by Duda. And the inning is over. So as we go to the bottom half of the fourth, we'll see if NL can get anything cooking. It's still 4-0 American League. In for American League now is the New York Yankees' Adam Warren. Very unexpected, not thought of to really be an all-star coming into the season, but he's had a great season with the Yankees. 8-3 with an ERA just above 3. You see 113 strikeouts and 124 in the third innings. Now with nobody out, 3-1 count. Troy Tulowitzki hits this one high in the air, and it will drop for a base hit. So Tulo gets a leadoff single, looking to spark something for the National League. In steps Giancarlo Stanton of the Miami Marlins. Curveball is swung on and grounded to third base, and that will be a double play. So now 2 outs. In steps Atlanta's Freddie Freeman. We'll see if our hometown kid can get anything cooking. That one is swung on and grounded on the line right to Ben Zobrist, and the inning is over. We're almost halfway home. We go top half of the fifth. NL still down 4-0. In for the NL is one of the best pitchers in baseball, the 2014 World Series MVP, but not with the Giants anymore, as we discussed last night. A huge trade in the NL West as Addison Bumgarner was traded to the Diamondbacks straight up for Paul Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt now on the Giants, Bumgarner now on the Diamondbacks. As you see, he surrenders a base hit, but he makes up for it as we have another double play. So now 2 outs. Miguel Cabrera up. Gets the sign from his former teammate Posey, and that one is lined right back up the middle for a base hit. So the inning is not quite over yet for Addison Bumgarner and the National League. In steps Chicago White Sox Jose Abreu. Abreu hits this one, and it will go past Tulowitzki for a base hit. Now in steps Mike Trout with a 2-2 count. Going to drive home some runs, and that one is swung on and hit into center field, but McCutchen will be there, and he puts it away for the third out. So we are officially halfway home in the All-Star game. Only 2 hits for the NL. They're coming up to bat. Still 4-0 American League. In for the American League is the Boston Red Sox Rick Porcello, 10-4 record, 2.02 ERA. 19 walks surrendered, 89 strikeouts, and 129 in third innings. He will come in to face the National League. In steps the Mets' Lucas Duda, 1-0 count, 2 outs. Porcello fires, and that one is grounded, too short, handled by Everth Cabrera, and the side is retired. So after 5, it is still 4-0 American League. Coming on for the National League is Mets closer Jenry Mejia. You see 24 saves in 28 games and a 2.10 ERA. We're getting down to the relief pitchers as the starters are done. We're getting down to the closing pitchers. You see Mejia, 1 out, working to Tampa Bay's Evan Longoria. That one is hit in the corner, and that will fall in the gap for a base hit. McCutchen over. He will fire this one in, but Longoria is in with a 1-out double for the American League. In steps the Athletics' Ben Zobrist once again. Mejia gets the sign from Posey. And the 0-1 pitch is swung on and grounded up the middle. No, wait. Daniel Murphy, what a stop. And the side is retired. Right side of the infield getting that same team connection. Both on the Mets, Duda and Murphy. Great diving play there. Side is retired. We go to the bottom half of the 6th. And in steps rookie closer for the Blue Jays, Miguel Castro. And he has been brilliant. 24 saves in 25 games. And a .76 ERA. What a season for this young guy. As you see, San Diego's Justin Upton, former Atlanta Brave, and Upton hits this one high to center field. No doubt home run, and the NL is finally on the board. It is now 4-1. So Upton breathes life into the NL. But with 2 outs, Colorado's Troy Tulowitzki at the plate, and that one is popped up. Longoria going back. He will put it away, side is retired, but the National League does get a run on a solo shot, a big bomb from Justin Upton. In for the National League is Miami closer Steve Cishek, 30 saves already. 3-0 count to the Twins' Brian Dozier, who is now pinch hitting. And that is taken ball 4, so a 4-pitch walk. Now Miguel Montero, I believe, will check that. Mitch Moreland from the Texas takes a walk. And now Jason Castro from the Astros takes a walk. So 3 straight walks, so walk, the bases loaded. Francisco Rodriguez, closer from the Brewers, will come in, 27 saves, and he will try to get out of this jam. In steps the Detroit Tigers' Rajai Davis. Pinch hitting. And as you see, that is taken high, ball 4, so K-Rod walks home a run. Mookie Betts, rookie from the Red Sox, comes in. Cishek with the pitch, and that one is hit high in the air to right field. Stanton is under it, but that's going to have more than enough room to score, and it's now going to be 6-1 American League. Now Evan Longoria, the third baseman from the Rays, steps in. K-Rod gets a sign, and that one is swung on and missed, strike 3. The American League does strike for 2 runs on 4 walks. It is now 6-1 American League. As it's time for the 7th inning stretch, and some substitutions to tell you about. Brian Dozier comes in at short for Everett Cabrera. And as you see, Mitch Moreland comes in left field for Melky Cabrera. We have a few more substitutions here, as Yan Gomes comes in for Miguel Cabrera. All the Cabreras getting subbed out, it looks like. Rajai Davis comes in for Mike Trout. Mookie Betts comes in for Nelson Cruz, Boston's rookie. And now into pitch is Luke Gregerson. 32 saves in 36 games, 34 strikeouts in 34 innings, and a 2.65 ERA. In steps Michael Morse from the Miami Marlins, and that one is swung on and hit into center field, but Davis is there to retire the side. So we go to the top half of the 8th. It is still 6-1 AL. Now the National League subs. Carlos Gomez comes in for Giancarlo Stanton. Gomez with the Brewers. Catching now will be the Nationals' Wilson Ramos as he comes in for Buster Posey. And into pitch, the Diamondbacks closer Addison Reed, 27 saves in 33 games, a 2.79 ERA, and 38 strikeouts in 29 innings. He's been K'ing them very effectively. In steps the White Sox Alexi Ramirez. 3-2 count, 2 outs. That ball is hit right up the middle, base hit. So Alexi Ramirez, the shortstop, gets on base. In steps Baltimore's Adam Jones, last year's home run champion. And that one is swung on and missed. High heat from Addison Reed. Strikeout as we go. Bottom half of the 8th. It's getting late. And it is still 6-1 American League. Some more substitutions. Alexi Ramirez comes in for Brian Dozier at short, as we saw him pinch hitting. Adam Jones, who we saw, comes in left field for Mitch Moreland. And on to pitch, Orioles closer Zach Britton, 30 saves in 31 games, and a 1.53 ERA. So Baltimore's been getting a lot of production out of him. Justin Upton, who homered earlier, will fly this one out to Mookie Betts. And so we go top 9, 1 inning left in the All-Star game. And NL's going to have to get a monumental comeback going. If they want to win, it is going to be 6-1 American League. In to pitch is Cincinnati's own Aroldis Chapman, 28 saves in 31 games, a 2.22 ERA, 34 strikeouts in 28 1/3 innings. So here comes Chapman. The 0-2 pitch is swung on and grounded by Davis. Fair. I mean, of course it's fair. It's grounded up the middle. In steps Mookie Betts. 3-2 count. Chapman with the pitch, and that is low. Ball 4. In steps the Rays. Evan Longoria has played this whole game. As you see, Chapman with the pitch, and that one is swung on, grounded. And as we go to the bottom half of the 9th, NL's going to have to get it going if they have any hopes to come back. It is 6-1 American League. You see Carlos Santana comes in for Yan Gomes at first base. And in to pitch, Boston closer Koji Uehara, 23 saves in 24 appearances and a 1.16 ERA. The veteran, 3-2 count, 2 outs. Johnny Peralta of the St. Louis Cardinals at the plate. The pitch from Koji, and that one is swung on and hit in the air to center field. It is caught. In the American League, wins the 2015 All-Star Game. Jose Abreu is your All-Star Game MVP, and the American League will have home field advantage for the World Series. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. More videos to come. You guys are awesome. Follow me on Twitter for all the latest news and updates. Feedback is always appreciated. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Good or bad, I kind of want to know your feedback on my channel, and I'll respond. Anyway, have a great day, guys. You guys are truly awesome. Thank you for supporting me. More videos to come. Sportsmaster out. Peace.